Hey, what's up guys? This is your main man, the SanMan, rocking the forehead today. Monster Hunter Rise is coming soon. Kinda tired. There's nothing in this cup. And there's a little not really nothing in this cup, not anymore. I think today I just wanna chat with y'all. I got a bullet list of some topics I wanna talk about, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna name this sort of video the first ever episode of sitting down with the SanMan. Yeah, I think that's good. That's a good title to call this. Sitting down with the SanMan. Yep, I'll go with that. So I guess our first topic to go on today is fucking shit's filling up here. Don't look at that. I want to talk about the bad Monster Hunter Takes Twitter page, and if you end up on here 9 times out of 10, you're either 14 years old or you're a clown. You know, I kind of thought, should I avoid this? Should I not avoid this? Should I go full throttle clown on these motherfuckers, or should I just not care about these guys? I'm just gonna find a good screenshot that perfectly exemplifies what everyone bitches about.
It was an amazing time! Then you decide to launch the next game on the Switch exclusively, and now we hate you all.
You say that, but the newest Monster Hunter game is a Switch exclusive. They literally said, "Oh, our best-selling game ever? Fuck the people who bought it. Let's make a Switch exclusive." They literally showed the finger to 70% of the fan base, maybe 80%. Extremely stupid marketing going up at Nintendo.
I don't want to say this sentence, but yeah, it speaks for itself. This is I'm not gonna read all this shit. I'll just begin with the first paragraph here, because it speaks for itself.
I honestly don't care who gets pissed off. You're all mindless sheep anyway who would rather accept a PS1 quality level game over the beautiful quality of the PS5 or PC games, which just goes to show how dumb a lot of you really are. But I seriously hope Monster Hunter Rise fails. I seriously hope the game sales for the game flop so bad that maybe Capcom will finally wake the fuck up and realize where Monster Hunter belongs. It doesn't belong on some kid's toy. It belongs on a high graphical engine console where it can really shine.
Alright, so what all these people are saying here is that, you know, now that Monster Hunter has went from, you know, World, which pretty much looked beautiful and it was like exclusively on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the PC. Yeah, the game looked great. The game is obviously gonna look better than Rise. That's a given. Most of these people are pissed off that it's a Switch exclusive, which now we gotten word that it isn't a Switch exclusive anymore. It's going on the PC. So yeah, I guess these posts age poorly, but I'm still going to take a hit on them anyways, because still, like, whoever makes these posts are either like 14 years old or a clown, like these type of posts right here. Let me just show you something here. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Look at this article. Nintendo Switch is the top-selling game console in 2020 with 15 million units sold as of September. PlayStation still leads in lifetime unit sales, which, I mean, sure, okay. I'll give PlayStation that. The main reason why Monster Hunter has jumped the shark, if most of you people are like from World and World only and don't know why it's been on Rise, is because Monster Hunter has like sort of mainly been a handheld only game. Actually, throughout most of Monster Hunter's lifespan, it's been a handheld only game. The director that we have now, Yasunori Ichinose, has been the director of like pretty much every single portable Monster Hunter game. The reason that Monster Hunter has been making their their titles exclusively on portable platforms is because they've gotten most of their success on portable platform. And sure, like, you know, Monster Hunter World has gotten a large amount of success. Like I looked up a tweet from Gaijin Hunter on the amount of sales it's gotten, like, you know, I think worldwide compared to Japan. It's kind of an unfair comparison, but let's just look at it. This isn't just America, I bet. It's just like people from Europe, people from just different parts of the world. All right, let's just look at these numbers. Okay, let's look at the Japan. Just let's look at the sales in Japan. So, in its second gen, it's hit its first million in Japan, or like it grew to more than 5 million in Japan apparently. Once it like moved to the third generation, surprisingly there was less of a. Surprisingly, it was sold less overseas, which I'm not sure if this graph is even accurate. I'm just gonna go by this graph, but you know, in Japan, it neared in Japan it neared the 10 million region in its third gen. It hit its 10 million fourth gen, and I think in the fourth gen is where it also hit its million copy sales just from overseas alone. And then you just see this complete drop where it's just nearly the same as the first gen from Japan, but just a huge margin of sales overseas. If I was any company, if I was any business, and if I had those were the statistics coming from my like home like country, or like, you know, I would be like, this is kind of a problem. We need some way to mediate this. And the reason why it sold the least in Japan is because Japan is like, I don't know, some sort of compressed nation, I guess. Okay. That might have been a bad way to put it, but that's the only way I could put it. It's like, you know, most places it's suburban, or, you know, or in a city like area, you know, people walk around, and just most of their transits are from, you know, probably train stations and stuff like that. And I guess most people play their games on the go, I guess. Like Monster Hunter especially, I guess most people play their Monster Hunter games on the go. Like, I mean, probably with their buddies in Japan, I guess. I don't know. Probably with their co-workers in Japan, they play Monster Hunter games. Or if you're from college, probably you'll play with your colleagues in Japan. I don't know. That's a bad margin. So I'm no businessman. I don't got a tie on me. I don't have anything on me. Like I showed you the latter article where Nintendo Switch has sold the most as of 2020. You can just see this around like every single article. Like if you just look up like what is the best selling console in 2020, it's Nintendo Switch. It's just gonna pop up like pretty much everywhere. Nintendo Switch best selling console 2020. Well, it was the best selling I mean, that's not to say that PlayStation 4 like, you know, wasn't the best selling console probably in 2019, but I don't know, maybe Animal Crossing blew up and that's why everyone needed a Nintendo Switch. I don't fucking know, but you know, that happened. 65% more than Xbox and PlayStation 4 and Xbox combined. I mean, I don't know. That, and on top of like it being both a console and a handheld device, I'd say that's a good mediator for, you know, the Japanese who want to have like a handheld Monster Hunter experience, as well as like, you know, the broader, you know, overseas audience that want to experience it on a console. So it's probably fair to say, and not only that, they're gonna add Monster Hunter Rise and PC as well in the next 2 years. So it's probably like sort of fair to say that they're trying to, you know, mediate like the sales from their Japanese audiences and their the worldwide overseas audiences, and trying to, like, you know, the reason why I'm saying all of this is because like putting it on the Switch may be a better business decision than most people think it could be. But maybe I'm playing devil's advocate here. To call the Switch a kids game is like a low blow, because what's even a kids game anymore? Like, you think people that play Pokemon are like childish? I'm going to play the shit out of like the new Diamond and Pearl remix, because that brings out some hearing Sinnoh remakes brings out a childlike joy in me. But like Minecraft, like how many Minecraft copies have been sold? Minecraft is one of the best-selling games of all time. People say like games like Minecraft are some kid shit, but I beg to differ. They're just fun. They're just fun, family-friendly games. It's as simple as that. They're not made for children. I guess what I want to say here, to get my point across here, is that I think Monster Hunter Rise going on the Switch is like the safest route for Capcom, I think, because it will appeal to their, you know, hometown Japanese audience, which it seems that they weren't very much catered to in World. But not only will it succeed in doing that, it might even probably, you know, gain some more like national sales at what? It might not gain like as much, or it might not gain as much national sales or worldwide sales like as it did in World, but like I think the overall Japanese margin will, you know, like I said, mediate that. I don't know. That's whatever. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my critical defense of these bad Monster Hunter takes, but honestly, I could just say, man, y'all motherfuckers are a bunch of clowns complaining about this shit on the internet. Look at you, dumbasses. Let's go to another topic, alright? Let's go to another topic. Switch skills. That's a thing that I haven't mentioned in Monster Hunter Rise. You see, I don't like to talk about, you know, new stuff in Monster Hunter Rise, like the latest news in Monster Hunter Rise, because most likely, you know, guys like a Rex and, you know, Gaijin Hunter or like Rock Iron can just take care of that lickety split. I want to like do my own stuff, like do some unique stuff when it comes to Monster Hunter. Like, you know, let me talk about the little old thing called switch skills, because I like that. I like the switch skills very much. I'm glad this is coming over, because I'm especially excited for this. If you don't know already what switch skills are, it's basically just, you know, the changing of Silkbind attacks, but not only Silkbind attacks, but like some weapon combos. Like you can change, I don't know, you can change the weapon combos of your greatsword. That's what they first showcased in I think the trailer, or that's what they were talking about mainly in the Monster Hunter Direct or something like that. But I'm glad that they're doing this whole switch skill thing, because I think this will obviously give more variety in gameplay styles. And it's just like, I'm all about them, like this is like the switch skill. Come on, camera focus. Switch skills are literally like proof that, you know, Monster Hunter Rise is just literally combining Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Generations and adding and adding a dash of Monster Hunter like Portable Third on top of it. It's just great. It's amazing. Like that whole combination creates an amazing stew of just probably what will probably be the best Monster Hunter game, but you know, I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. We got a couple days left on the clock. As of today, it's March 18th. Like, so I think it's like 8 or 9 more days so Monster Hunter Rise launches. Yeah, Switch skills are cool, but I want to talk about my personal favorite Switch skills. First off on the list is the Shoryugeki that they're bringing back, which was in Generations. I'll show some gameplay of me using the Shoryugeki in Generations, but it's just a good looking move, and when you pull it off and successfully get a KO on with that move, man, it's just, you feel so satisfying. It feels so satisfying. And on top of that, on top of adding the Shoryugeki as a Soapbind attack, like back then it was just a hunting art. They're on top of adding Shoryugeki as a Soapbind attack, they're adding guard points on top of it, and that is insane. That's insane. And I'm definitely gonna use Sword and Shield just because they brought back the Shoryugeki. Shoryugeki was like my favorite thing from the Sword and Shield. Alright, next thing on the list. Everything related to the Charge Blade. Now, I haven't played... If you see me around in Monster Hunter much, you know that I don't play Charge Blade much. I don't do much of Charge Blade. I'm not really big brain like that. But it just looks so good. Charge Blade just looks so good. That switch skill, the condensed spinning slash, which was something back in World, like they had this, or Iceborne, where they had this like sort of chainsaw like slash to Charge Blade. I'm not sure what it was called, but it looked good. God damn. I saw that gameplay from Gasarog and it just looked phenomenal. And then you had the Axe Hopper Soapbind attack. And damn, it's just whoo, that's hot. That's pretty hot. Whew. That Axe Hopper soap. Let me look at that Axe Hopper Soapbind attack. Right. I think this is where he does the Axe Hopper. Yep, this is where he does it. Look at this. Just it's a flying SAED and it looks amazing. Everything that's like a normal move, but in the air, just looks amazing to me. What they didn't show was some switch skills from Longsword, but they did showcase it in I think it was from the March 9th digital. It was from the March 9th digital event. They showcased what, in my opinion, is my favorite spear combo from Longsword, which is Valor, which is Valor, the Valor style Longsword, and it's I think they called it the Spirit Reckoning, and it's just, there it is. You can just do it at will. You don't even need to fill your Valor gauge up or anything. I'm just look at that. That just looks pretty darn good to me. And my favorite thing about the Spirit Reckoning is that it's just a high upswing. It's just a really high upswing, and like it can touch, like that can go for, like, you know, high monsters with like, you know, maybe big, you know, they're pretty tall and they have like a big tail or something like that. You know, you can just cut their tail off from there, like, you know, whatever. Just, you know what I mean. It can reach hard to reach places, whereas the normal spirit combo, it's just way too grounded. There's nothing special to it. There's also the Sakura Slash, and don't get me wrong, I love me some good Sakura Slash, but you'd have to switch that off with the Spirit Helmbreaker, I think. And I'm not gonna be trading off the Spirit Helmbreaker for anything, man. The Spirit Helmbreaker is incredible. I love it. But I guess I'll go for a little Sakura Slash from time to time. I don't know, but yeah, whatever. There's probably a load of Switch skills that I forgot to mention off the top of my head. You guys can, you know, annoy me about it in the comments or not. Barely anybody goes in the comments, but you know, if somebody talks about it in the comments, I'm down to converse as long as it's you know, as long as it's like, you know, not bad Monster Hunter takes worthy. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be it for sitting down with the SanMan. We dabbled a lot on the bad Monster Hunter takes, so I think the title will be heavily involved with the bad Monster Hunter takes. Switch skills are dope. I like switch skills. Chimera, like, I looked at some pictures inside Chimera Village. It looks good. I don't know. I'm just talking about a bunch of stuff because, you know, I don't cover all the new details, because the reason why I don't cover all the new details in Monster Hunter Rise is because I want to, you know, explore all the new details when the game comes out. Yeah, but that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed sitting down with the SanMan. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you subscribe to it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Comment down below if you want to comment down below. I'm down to have a discussion if it's, you know, not idiotic. And catch you later.